Millions of patients benefit from innovative medical devices that extend and improve lives, and today we're going to get a look at some of them. Dr. David Greuner is a vascular surgeon at NYC Surgical, and he's brought in some really cool gadgets to show us today. Welcome, Dr. Greuner. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think everybody loves to hear about the latest device because the advancements, especially in the medical field, just are skyrocketing.
They're getting a lot better now, and most of these are iPhone-centric. They all have little apps associated with them, and they help us to increase our posture, increase our exercise, and actually rest and sleep better.
Wow. So how did you find out about these latest devices?
From a friend. You know, she knows that I probably don't have the best posture and I don't sleep very well, so she basically recommended these to me, and now I'm here to talk about it.
Okay, so what's your first one?
First one is the Lumo Lift, and this is to help your posture. It's the simplest device we have available today, and what it does is it has a charger that connects to USB, and the charger also doubles to send the information to your computer and or iPhone about your posture throughout the day. So what happens is you have two little magnets here. You basically calibrate this when you're standing upright. You place it on just below your collarbone. And basically the device is very simple. It just nudges you every time with either a sound or a vibration every time you
slump.
And you're not standing up straight.
That'd be all basically. The time, wouldn't it, for many of us?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, it's so important, posture, because many of us work in offices and we're sitting all day. And you know, you do, especially if you're not in an exactly ergonomic position with your computer.
Absolutely.
You're reaching, or you're curling your back or something. So it really would help to have something like this.
Absolutely. I could definitely use it. Even though I'm not sitting all day, I tend not to have the best posture, so this would be a nice correction.
So now, does yours give you a little vibration, or how does it alert you?
A little bit, yeah. Most of the time when I'm looking at something very close during surgery, what happens is I do this craning motion with my neck, and that kind of I've actually had spinal surgery a couple of years ago for those kind of reasons.
Wow, just because of posture.
Pretty much.
So here you're doing better now with your little device.
Absolutely.
Good for you. What's our next one?
This is a little bit of the next level of this device.
Oh, can I ask you first of all, how expensive is that?
This is about $80.
Okay, so affordable for most people, yeah.
Yep. This one is for the advanced user. This is for people that actually have, you know, a track record of back pain, that have no actual anatomical disturbance, but they're still having back pain, and that's usually musculoskeletal in nature, not really nerve related. So what this device does is it helps the Valledo. It helps retrain your back muscles. The best way I can describe this is kind of like a Wii for your back. So it has two sensors, one of which gets mounted on the chest area, one of which gets mounted on the lower back. And what happens is you calibrate these two sensors, and you get an app which is basically like a video game for your iPhone. And the video game teaches you all these little exercises, and you're rewarded for doing them right, just like a video game, just like a Wii. So as you progress through the strengthening exercises, you get more points, you get to higher levels of video game, and your back gets stronger.
So wait a minute. So we're playing a video game?
Correct.
And it teaches us back exercises.
Yep.
We do back exercises along with this game, but it's fun. So if you exercise, would it be the same thing?
Similar, yeah.
Similar.
But this makes it a little easier because it actually monitors your movement. So it's actually a personal trainer as well as an exercise. So it'll monitor your movement to make sure that you're following the right algorithm, etc.
This sounds a little more expensive, am I right?
It is. It's about 4 times expensive. This runs around $399.
Okay, and these are all available, or you don't need a prescription?
No,
you can just
you don't need
go
a
and find them
prescription for any of these,
someplace like Amazon or something like that.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, moving down now. What do we have over here in this big box?
This is my favorite when it coaches you how to sleep. So,
okay.
Basically, this device it does several things. Number one, it helps put you to sleep, and it helps wake you up, and it also measures the quality and quantity of your sleep. So what happens is blue light is the light more that we encounter at dawn. It's also the fluorescent lights and artificial lights emit blue light. Red light is like a sunset, kind of a basking glow, and that kind of puts us to sleep. So this device does two things. Through this little bulb, it emits a blue light when it's time to wake up. When it's time to go to sleep, a more relaxing orangey red light. It also emits sounds that are more conducive to slumber when you're going to bed, and songs that are more alert to gently wake you up at the time of dawn. It also has a mattress sensor here. This mattress sensor can sense the way you move at night. It can measure your quality of sleep based on your restfulness, and it can also detect when you're more likely to wake up in the morning and wake you up at a lighter stage of sleep.
So it's all about regulating light, it sounds like.
Regulating light, regulating your movement. You know, we now know that the quality of sleep is just as important as the amount of time you sleep. Certain stages of sleep, you actually don't get any rest. Your body's actually getting fatigued. And certain stages of sleep are extremely restful. So this will wake you up in those levels of sleep that are kind of low quality, and to get you to maximize your high quality sleep.
So, so if you're not getting sleep, you're waking up anyway, right?
Correct.
So then how does this device alert you or tell you, what does it do to you?
When you're moving around, you're a little bit uneasy in bed, it will detect that that's a lighter, low yield stage of sleep, and it will trigger an alarm at that point.
An alarm.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wake up even more.
No, you wake up in the stage of sleep that's not valuable. So
Oh,
the
okay.
stages that are actually restful, it'll allow you to rest.
continue to sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's not the greatest device for people that have a very set time to wake up every morning. If you have a little bit of lateral mobility, maybe 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, it's actually a really good device.
Do you use this?
I don't use that yet, but I plan on it.
Yeah,
I have a pretty regimented schedule in the morning.
Okay, me too. And how much is this device?
This device is a little bit more expensive. I believe it's between $400 and $500.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm not 100%
All right.
sure.
And this one, once again, is called sleep
It's called
tracking?
the Withings Aura device.
Okay. So you can find all these online somewhere?
Yeah, this one at withings.com. This one, both of these, I believe, are sold on Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. And where do you see products going? I'm like, obviously getting more technological.
I mean, I don't have a lot of problems falling asleep because I'm typically exhausted at the end of the night, but I could definitely use maybe something that allows me to get more high quality sleep. So I could probably use this. This I'm definitely going to use because, you know, I have a little bit of attention deficit disorder. This will help me focus on my back a little bit more.
Something for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you, Dr. David Greuner, vascular surgeon from NYC Surgical. Thanks so much for coming down from New York today.
Okay.
More coming up. Stick around.